What is up, everyone? It is me, 1.2, and we are back with another unboxing video. We have Xiphoid Excalibur this time, and it comes with the sword launcher, dude. This is gonna be very cool. And just like with Saber Valkyrie, I'm gonna compare it to a normal box just to show you guys that this box is pretty big. Yeah, pretty big. Not by how much, but it is still a pretty big box. All things considered, and then just like with Savior, it's decently heavy. It's not a bunch of air like with the normal booster boxes, but yeah, pretty cool. The side view, the back and stuff. I'm not gonna get too much into detail just because we're gonna open this thing, so there's really no point in all that. So tape out of there, and now let's look at this beast of a return. Comment down below, or you guys don't know, Excalibur has two owners, kind of, both Sean and Xavier. Now comment down below, who do you think would have owned this Excalibur? I personally think that Xander would have owned this Excalibur, simply because the sword launcher. Sean did not have a sword launcher, and I think it's not because he didn't want to. I think it was because he couldn't master it, because in the anime, having a sword launcher is difficult to use. It's not something anyone could do, which is kind of true in real life. You know, not everyone can use a ripcord launcher effectively. So yeah, it's a really nice little small detail. But yeah, I think this Excalibur would have been owned by Xander if it was to be in the anime, which unfortunately it's not, because there is no more anime, which really does suck. But let's look over at the stickers really quick. I'll put the stickers at the end. You know, some stickers for the launcher, some stickers for the actual bay. You know what, stickers, fine, you know, fine by me. I do Gundams every now and then, and high grades, oh boy, you get some very insane stickers sometimes, kind of like with Helios. What a nightmare. Well, let's look over the sword launcher first, simply because I think that everything in this set is very cool. However, I feel like Excalibur is just too cool to undermine, you know. But also this sword launcher is insane. It's huge. It's not as big as I thought it was gonna be, but it is huge, and it is just so cool. So let's assemble the sword launcher. So this goes in here. I think it's just a normal one. Yeah, it's a normal. I'm gonna call this spin unit. It's a normal one. It's not the bearing one, which is fine by me. And then let's get these parts together. Okay, so now we have the ripcord done, which is in the shape of a sword. Not a very straight sword, but still a very cool sword indeed. But the launcher is definitely in the shape of a sword / hilt. And just like with the digital sword launcher, it is both an LR launcher. I like how the design is kind of reminiscing to the digital sword launcher, because this, for the digital launcher, was the digital part. However, the digital part really made that launcher not good. It made it break so easily, and so I'm really glad that you removed it. It's a pretty big and bulky launcher, you know, compared to a normal stream launcher. You know, that is, it's like this part is just a tiny bit shorter than a normal launcher, but it comes with a built-in grip, so I'm all for it. And it also has this guard to protect your fingers from the spinning Beyblade, but also has this little piece for your thumb be very, very comfortable. Now, one thing I am a bit concerned about is the fact that left-handed people, yeah, it's a bit harder to do stuff. I don't know if this can be flipped at all. I don't know if it can. I want to try it out. Either way, I don't think you can, but yeah, you can't really. Yeah, you can't flip this. So right-handed people like me, this is very comfortable, very cool, very awesome. Left-handed people, though, I'm sorry, it's not as comfortable, probably, but it's still cool. So I guess that's the thing. It still has that cool factor to it, so it's not too much of a problem. At least it's not for me. And again, it's left and right. However, I am a bit disappointed with the ripcord, because in the original sword launcher, one mode, it's the blue sticker right there, and the teeth weren't that many teeth. It was maybe around that much. But if you flip the ripcord, that's when the teeth got like a lot more. They had like a power saving mode and a power mode. However, this one is just one mode. And what the hell? There's also a specific way to put in. Yeah, there's a specific way to put in the ripcord, specific way to put in that thing in. And yeah, even with the ripcord in, all that is exposed. So that's very cool. Yeah, that definitely feels. Oh, that feels so amazing. The sword launcher is so cool. This is honestly a very cool launcher. It feels nice. It's sturdy. Yeah, it's pretty cool. This is a kind of a bit an awkward position for me. I just got big hands, but yeah, this is very cool. And because it's a dynamite styled sword launcher, it can be customized. If you have, say, a different one, let's just show that off really quickly. If you have another dynamite launcher, then you're able to customize it. Like for example, you could put in this gold right there, or you could have this blue. There's a bunch of stuff that you could do, and I definitely am going to try all of that. But for the sake of the video, I'm going to keep it with the original colors, the colors that it came with, which is obviously this black and this white. So very, very cool. I always put that wrong. Very cool indeed. Now let's take a look at the Excalibur Bay itself. And sorry if I don't sound all that excited. It's currently 1:25 in the morning. Why didn't I wait until next morning to finish recording? Because I waited probably a week for these bays, and I got these for my birthday, and so I don't want to wait. I didn't want to wait. I wanted to open these now. Anyways, let's look at the driver first. It is sword. I don't know how good or bad it is. I just hear it's pretty bad. I don't know about that though. I feel like this isn't as bad as a lot of people make it out to be. Although it is a dash, so that's always good. Tighter springs and stuff. I'm glad it's not a metal dash driver. Jeez, if it was a metal dash driver, then yeah, there's no saving this one. But just because it's a normal dash, it might be good for attack combos. Well, I'm not too sure how good the sword driver is, so that's gonna be fun to see. Next up, we have the disc, which is called Santis, something like that. Santis. A very strange disc, because it is not, this sharp point is not, normally it's around here, although it's a tiny bit tilted, simply because the Excalibur is a tiny bit tilted. But it's a pretty bulky disc. We compare it to Nexus Plus S. Yeah, almost the exact same size, just a tiny bit smaller, although it does feel like it weighs a bit more. So that's pretty cool. You know, there's not much to say other than it's a pretty well designed disc, very cool, and that this sharp point will be made obvious in a few moments. But let's look at the Excalibur. Let's look over Excalibur, dude. It's so, I'm on loss for words because how excited and cool this thing is. So we have the one armor, which has a single point, not even contact point, just a single point, which is supposed to kind of help it with the attack, and you'll see why in a moment. Just like with these, not really with this one in this case, but yeah, these two you'll see in a moment. Let's look over at the Xiphoid ring. This isn't metal, this is plastic. I thought it was gonna be metal, it's not, but that's a sharp sword. Very not very thick compared to Chain Cabrius. Yeah, not too thick but not too thin. Very well designed ring, although I'm not a fan of the fact that it's not aligned. Yeah, it's not aligned, and I honestly was a bit annoyed when I found that out, because, you know, it normally is aligned, but it's not this time. But for the reason why it's not aligned, it's acceptable. I will allow it, and that is thanks. It is unaligned because of this, the Excalibur chip. Now, one may think that this is probably one of the worst Excalibur designs because it's not even the full sword. Well, there's the rest of the sword. Yeah, it's the rest of the sword is just metal that pops out. And now, the reason why this is so awesome, other than it's being a freaking, or it being a metal piece that resembles a sword popping out, completing the Excalius sword that Excalibur is so well known for. But when placed on the ring, on the Xiphoid ring, look at that, it makes one huge sword. Awesome sauce. There's no other way to put it. It is amazing. However, in high mode, I don't think it's, yeah. In high mode, it's not going to be all that great, which kind of does suck. But putting it in normal mode, aka low mode, it's going to be making that as soon as this is exposed. Now, if we take this and we align it with the rest of the bay, which you can't really do all that well. At least not in low mode yet. You can't really align it in low mode. Huh. I'll put it this way, I guess. I don't know. Whatever. It don't really matter. But let's just put this. Let's try to assemble this. There we go. Now that it's assembled, yeah, I love that. But anyways, so we have the Xiphoid disc. Now this could be aligned in low mode, and so what this does is, let me just put the whole bit together. The sword driver does not align whatsoever, so yeah. But when it's at fully assembled, the metal piece will not come out because the disc is in its way. However, when it's clicked not one but 2 times, the sword will come out, making the sword right here have a heavier impact, and it's aligned with the disc, meaning this will deliver a higher blow. And so, oh my gosh, I so wish we saw this in the anime, dude. This would have been awesome, dude. Just imagine seeing Xander or Sean with the sword launcher, and then with like this beast of an Excalibur bay, dude. Like, oh, dude. Excalibur is a very, very cool bay. I absolutely love how this thing looks like.
Alright, we're here at the arena and we're about to test out Xiphoid Excalibur. Time for the test launch. Ready and set. 3, 2, 1, go shoot! Okay, so it moves around. It's a bit of rattling. Don't know why. Decently loud as well. Yeah, pretty good. Alright, let's put it up against Cyclone Ragnarok. 3, 2, 1, go shoot! Go shoot! Damn! Xiphoid was able to burst it and it only got one click, so the gimmick didn't even activate. Because it wasn't necessary. Ready and set. 3, 2, 1, let it rip. Go. Excalibur just circling around. Few hits. I don't think it'll be enough. Yep. Excalibur got no stamina whatsoever, but this time the sword did activate. That's it. 3, 2, 1, go shoot. Go. Couple more contacts. Oh, big hit. Another big hit. Oh. Excalibur was able to burst Cyclone Ragnarok twice, something not many bays are able to do for some reason. And look at that, the sword did activate. Damn. Its next opponent, Vanish Fafnir. 3, 2, 1, go shoot. Go shoot. Oh, dodge. Hit. Both bays moving around. Excalibur already lost a lot of stamina. It's something not good. A decent hit, but yeah, it wasn't enough. 2, 1, go shoot. Go shoot. No contact. Alright, double contact now. Excalibur losing a lot of stamina. Will be enough? Yeah. Fafnir won again. 3, 2, 1, go shoot! Go shoot! Oh, big hit. Oh, not really big hit, but a couple hits. Oh, Banner wasn't going to dodge that one. Hits. Ooh, almost out. Yep, Fafnir won without a problem. So it seems like Excalibur is really lacking in the stamina department, which is probably because of the sword dash driver. And also, after these battles and a couple other off-camera battles, you can see that the sword is already not too sharp. Looks like the durability on both the disc and the layer aren't all that great, which is kind of a problem. I don't think that's too much of Takatomi's fault. I think that's just because of how big impact Excalibur has, and I think this has also been an issue with previous Excalibur bays, if I'm not mistaken. So there's really nothing much to do about it. But anyways, thank you so much for watching. Leave a like if you like, subscribe if you don't want to miss out on future uploads. And check out our eBay store. We sell Beyblades, battery guns, and other stuff. Link will be in the description down below. With that being said, thank you so much for watching. Until next time, bye.